Alright, buddy, I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Got a fun Chase the Heat today. Got a very cool sauce I'll be reviewing, but a couple little housekeeping things we're going to discuss real quick before we talk about a sauce we're doing. And then once we start this sauce, we're not going to talk about anything else but this sauce. But a few housekeeping things first. Go to jsmallbatchhotsauce.com, and there are still a few bottles of the Counselor. And if you haven't had it yet, the Counselor's a really, really neat sauce. I mean, it's got my picture on it, but once you can get past that part, it's really a very, very delicious tasting sauce. So while it's here, get some, because when it's gone, it's gone. Second thing, go to johnnyscoville.com. There'll be a link in the description box below for my online store there. Check it out. I still have a few shirts like this left. I still have a few of the white shirts with says Scoville on it, and a couple hats, real small supply of each. I will be restocking, getting a bunch of different sizes, and I have a new shirt coming up for 25,000 subscribers. That's really cool. My favorite of all the shirts. I actually showed my mom. My mom said she liked it the most. It's kind of cool. So anyway, go check those out. And now we're going to get started with the review today. Tomorrow, by the way, tomorrow is going to be a big challenge. Make sure you tune in live for that. It's going to be a good one. 7 o'clock, same bad time. Different station, not here on Facebook. You're going to find this one live on YouTube. So if you go here at 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock tomorrow, you're not going to find me. So this comes to me from Paulmann Acre'S. Tim Paulmann. Met Tim at the Chicago hot sauce. Actually, did I meet him there? I'm not sure. You know what? Just a super nice guy, very approachable. But this is really neat. I'm going to have to read. I took a picture of the label with my phone. Kind of small. Don't have the glasses working. By the way, I just made an appointment today to get new glasses. So maybe I need some help with you guys. You guys suggest a cool frame I should go with. I don't know if I should go with like a cool funky frame or something just kind of normal and mainstream. Anyway, let me read this to you. So Tim, thank you, Tim Paulmann. You guys can find him at PaulmannAcre.com. Check it out. But let me read this to you. Paulmann Acre'S seasonal micro batch hot sauces. All right, first we first brewed this sauce in 2015 to commemorate their first Paulmann anniversary of their store, the year anniversary of them opening as a company. Since then, it's been their single most requested sauce in the entire lineup. We felt that it was time for a Morel revival. The fans spoke and yelled and threatened violence, and we listened eventually. Made with wild foraged Morel mushrooms, pomegranate, aged Scotch bonnets, the sauce is flavorful, rich umami delight, unlike any other. So let me read you the ingredients on here. Rose petal tea, which I thought was a really cool first ingredient. Vinegar, Scotch bonnets, red savinas, ghost peppers, those are the heat source for this. Wild foraged Morel mushrooms, pomegranate juice, onions, garlic, hemp seeds. That's right, hemp seeds. Coconut oil, arrowroot, salt, and spices. You guys know umami? Our tongues, our taste buds can taste 4 basic different things. We can taste salty, sweet, bitter, and sour. Umami is like the 5th. And that's what this is. So, Paulmann Acre'S Morel Revival. Really excited about this. 180 acres of land I grew up in Vermont, grew up on. And I know that I knew every square inch of that land. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty certain that there were Morel mushrooms all over the place, and I kind of walked by them. You know, we had a giant field of fiddlehead ferns. And it wasn't until I became about, I think it was a junior in high school, where someone said, hey, you know, you can eat those. And I said, what? I said, it's a fern. They said, oh no, you can eat them. They're a delicacy. So it wasn't until my junior year in high school that I realized that when you saute them with some garlic and butter, fiddlehead ferns are incredible. And I think I blew a really great opportunity with Morel mushrooms. However, here we are. Let me show you the consistency. A little on the thin side, not too thin. Not going to be a flow restrictor. They have these huge mouths on these bottles. All right. Wow. Interesting. You know, I'm getting the garlic and the onion, but there's some quality I'm picking up. Must be the mushrooms. A hint of vinegar. Really interesting aroma. Anyway, all right, here we go, guys. Here is the pour. I love the looks of it. About the same on the spoon. What a beautiful day here. Listen, nothing. Trained in the distance. No lawnmowers, weed eaters, leaf blowers. In good shape. All right. So, from Paulmann Acre'S, this is his Morel Revival. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chasetheheat. What an interesting flavor. It's got great consistency and texture. You know, I'm a bit of a disadvantage having never eaten morel mushrooms before. But the flavor is fantastic. Now we get the pomegranates. Certainly get the peppers, a little bit of vinegar. Definitely get the garlic and the onions. I think a lot of times when you have a flavor you can't put your finger on, it's not salty, sweet, sour. I think a lot of times it's that umami flavor. Very unique. This should be great on steak. I think this would be so good on a steak. It's got a rich and savory flavor. I'm digging it. Got a little bit more. Boy, this is a great sauce. I wish I could share it with you guys. Another nice thing about this sauce, it's got a big giant opening so it pours easily. But I'll tell you something, guys. 6 ounces instead of 5. It's one of the only downsides about the sauce game is that all the bottles typically come in 5 ounces, which is a bummer because on the bottles they'll say like 28 servings. I'm like, what? For who? Not for me. I'm definitely picking up on mushroom. I've never had morels before, but I can tell there's a mushroom influence in this sauce. Let's talk about the heat. I don't want to drink it all now. Let me just have a little bit more, and I'll talk about the heat. Tim, I can see why this was your #1 most single requested sauce, or most requested sauce. It's tasty. The burn, it's kind of mild for me. Roof of my mouth and the back of my tongue, not so much in my throat. My heat rating is like it might move my needle. Just bumping it a little bit. It'd be like 4 or 5 for a non-chili. It's not that hot. That's one of the great things. You know, there's so many people that are watching the show that do not chase the heat. Just watch because they find it interesting, but they kind of, after a while of, I mean, there's so many that after a while of watching it, they start saying, you know, I want to try some of this stuff. Let me try some of these sauces. So a lot of people have been messaging me lately saying, I'm just now starting my Chase the Heat journey. What's a good entrance level sauce? A lot of the sauces I've reviewed on my channel are mild to medium. Excuse me, the one I uploaded today was a mild sauce. This is a good one because you don't have to pour it on in massive amounts. I mean, if you're a new chili head, you probably what I just ate on the spoon would probably be 3 or 4 meals for you. But if you just use in sparing amounts, I think even a non-chili head wouldn't be hurt by this. It's delicious. But really, you know, interesting finish. Really get that umami finish. Kind of interesting. But rose petal tea. That's the #1 ingredient. Rose petal tea. Pretty cool. I think it is. Alrighty, so listen, guys, if you have not had any sauces from Paulmann Acre'S yet, I've reviewed several of them. A few that I'll be releasing short the next day or so. But delicious sauces. The whole angle, I like the presentation. The labels are cool. Ingredients are neat. Puts them together intelligently. Great flavor. So check them out. If you're already a fan of Paulmann Acre'S, then do me a favor. Go to the comment section and let me know what you think of it. We're going to wrap this up in just a minute. You guys stick around here. We're going to hang out and talk. Thank you for hanging out with me. So go to johnnyscoville.com, get a shirt. There aren't very many left. And go to J Small Batch Hot Sauce. Get a bottle of the Counselor, because when it's gone, they're gone. So we're going to wrap this up right now. Right here you'll see a pepper. That is the pepper. Click on it. When you do, you're part of this thing. And I'm part of I'm part of your squad, and you're on mine. So if you don't want to miss a video, click that bell for notification. We'll notify you when we upload new ones. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.